Emakhosini bogogo nabomkhulu nisahleli nesalokazi intombi endala ugogo Patricia. So I want to talk ngalento le etrendayo ka Dr. Mathews. So when I saw it, I was like, scams are everywhere. Scams sikhona kubafundisi, scams sikhona kubathandazi, scams sikhona lawyers. I remember when I was still when I had started working. Apparently there was a guy who literally was a lawyer, would go to court, represent people, do everything. And I remember it trended that that guy actually was not a lawyer. And we know that being a lawyer, especially when you start practicing or going in a court, uyovela, there's a time whereby you have to go introduce, let's say we are court, you have to go introduce ku magistrate before a court ingenos introduce ukuthi wena ubani ubabonise nokuthi uvumelekile ukuthi I right of appearance ukuthi uvumelekile ukuthi uvele la e court u represent abantu, and where did you study, like have a conversation. And apparently this guy, how he was exposed, it was that he was now close to a judge. You know, you make friends in industries. He was close to a judge. He had a lot of money. He had cars. He had houses. And once they went out for drinks, and Masaba Pozile, he was like, Ngani, I've got something to tell you. You know, Mina, I did study law, but I never finished. But now, I'm explaining. So now each judge was caught in between, you are my friend, and now having to do my duty to report you. This is a crime that you've done, and if I keep quiet, then I've played a role, because I've been a judge in court in cases that you've appeared to. I can't, you know, I have to uphold the law. Or if I don't say anything, if it comes out, then they find out, I've been knowing, you told me, then it will be like we're working together. I cannot lose my license to practice because of when somebody who's going to lose their license that they never even earned, that was not even theirs from the first place, you know. Then this guy obviously went ahead, Wayom reporter. Obviously this guy decided to say, yes, we are friends, but me knowing you, I knew because of in the industry, and I thought you were a lawyer. So obviously they reported him and he got arrested, that guy, you know. So now looking at Dr. Mathews now with this trend that he says that he's been a doctor from the age of 22. We know that at age 22, guys, being a doctor, you study for years. It's not like a diploma year safety that you study at a technicon for like 2 years, you know. So it's not like, imagine how clever must he be, uqale grade 1. And funny thing, he says uqale grade 1 go age 7. I started my grade 1 age 7, and I remember age 18, I think 18, yeah, 18, I was in matric. Is it 18? Yeah, 18, I was in matric. Ingane eziqala ngo6 isiqeda ngo17. I have a friend who started isikolo ngo 5 years, and yes, matric, she was 16. But now this does not make sense. Then he goes and says, Waskipa, I don't know grade 4 and grade 8. Truly, he was too clever. Bamklaimisa ileda. Who skips grade 8? Imagine having to apply a high school. Then they're like, no, when you're not going to grade 8, you're going to grade 9. How did they even know that you are clever from the word go? Because you are still new. And yeah, so now it's trending. He's like having almost 300k followers. People. And I would understand if you see it as a person with a huge following, it's easy for you to follow them, right? And he knew what to say. He knew how to act, because now he's like, I'm HIV positive. And now people are like, this young doctor who's HIV positive, who's, you know, you are bound to be loved. It's like, this guy, I don't know if it's kru or what, but all I'm saying is, this is where I'm going. Nasebnyangini, the scams. nasebunyangeni the scams. Imithi iyathengwa iFaraday. I can literally go out and ngithatha isihlahla sami esidom nje esidom ngisdry ngisithi bese ngithi kuwo umuthi. You wouldn't know. So that's why when you go to a healer, you pasha and tell your ancestors, because they know. When you don't know, I can give you something and be like, I can give you all the same thing. Ufika uthi nginamathunzi amnyama ngithi bamba. Ufika wena uthi I can't sleep at night gogo ngikuphinte one. Gogo nginabantu abadala ngiliphakamisa kanjani idlozi bamba. You don't know. So the people that know are the people who walked the journey before you. And some of you are being warned by no, it's not, make sure it's not right, but you're not listening. Then it was leg and it's okay, you think you know, then you go ahead. So all I'm saying is I get a lot of people who are like, yo gogo ukhuluma kamnandi gogo, you make us understand, but that's not something that's supposed to make you think ukuthi you should come to me. Mhlambe wena awubelwanga mina nama ngabelwanga wena. Probably amadlozi wethu awahlangananga awavumelananga. So in order for me to assist you, idlozi fanele livume. You understand? Idlozi fanele livume. Then once idlozi livuma, then I'll be able to assist. So don't go to a person because they've got huge followings. Don't go to a person because they look clean. Don't go to a person it's because no. What are your ancestors saying? Bathini bona. Because mawungena endaweni, mawungena esigodlweni, awungeni wena, ungena nabantu bakho. So ukungcola akuqali kuwena, nabantu bakho from useza usubangcolisile. And manje it's your responsibility and your duty ukuthi uyobageza. Ufika umelaphi weqiniso athi no wena kwenzakala 1 2 3 fanele uyogeza abantu abadala. Awufuni nokhokha. Uthayeba izangoma zifuna imali, izangoma vele siyayifuna imali because idlozi liyakhanyiselwa akekho umuntu ongayazi. You go to a doctor, you have a headache, you have flu, but doctor you know to consult, to go to a doctor, it's like 400 rand. That's if you only going to consult. Futhi abo doctor bamanje they like okay prescription they are baphuma kuwe so uyobona wena no clicks ukuthi uphuma kanjani wena no discount ukuthi niphuma kanjani abangeni ndawo. You understand? But all I'm saying is that be careful ukuthi abantu bakho bafakaphi. But anyways, emakhosini lesedikhanya chama kundawe. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Ngiyabonga abantu abadala.